Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel V2B Vision to Victory. So I already completed 3 videos, part of 2 reasoning, and each video I discussed 25 different questions. The last video I done with quantitative aptitude, 10 different practice questions. And already discussed the concept and different calculations in quant and what are the different logical approaches are there for each reasoning question. So we had a discussion regarding that. If you missed that video, just go and watch the video. Video is available in my description. So without any delay, so we'll start our today's video. So again, I'm going to discuss 10 different questions. It is a part of quantitative aptitude. If you guys are preparing for SSC, remember that for a quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning plays key role. Almost you can get 50% of marks from these two subjects. That's why try to concentrate at both concept and calculation in this video. See, we'll start with the question number 1. Just focus on data. Just go through the calculation and post your answer in the comment section, guys. I will check your comments there. See the question number 1. In a Republic Day parade parking, there are some two-wheelers, rest are four-wheelers. If the wheels are counted, there was total 2080. But if you, in charge of a parking told me that there are only 700 vehicles. If no vehicle have a stepney, then the number of two-wheelers vehicles is. Nice information. How many are there? Now, first data should understand the total vehicles. Total vehicles is exactly they given as 700. So total number of vehicles are exactly 700. So that is point number 1. Another data. See, if we count the total number of tires, total number of tires is exactly given as 2080. So that is a data. And there is a two-wheeler and a four-wheelers. Then what you understand that, see, for a four-wheelers, there are two-wheelers are common. Let us assume in this way. All 700 vehicles are two-wheeler vehicles. Let us assume in this way. If all 700 vehicles are two-wheeler vehicles, then the total number of tires should be 700 is multiplied by 2 is exactly equal to 1400. But why they have 2080 tires? See, how many extra tires are there here? 1400 become 2080 means there are 680 extra tires because in a parking lot there are four wheelers are also available. In a four wheelers, two wheelers extra in a four wheeler. That's why just divided by 2, the total number of vehicles for four wheelers is 340. Now out of 700 vehicles, here four wheelers is exactly equal to 340. Here my question here, how many two-wheelers are there? So here two-wheel number of vehicles is exactly equal to 360. Check your question whether question is related for two-wheelers or four-wheelers. You have to choose your option is 360. Now go through the next question. It is from the geometry concept. See the next one. The question, find the area of shaded region. If the radius of each of the circle is 7 centimeters, then ABC is the centers of the given circle. Data available. Let's understand the data here. So they given us radius. Radius is 7 centimeters. This is the 7 centimeters, 7 centimeters, 7 centimeters, 7 centimeters. Now, if radius is equal to 7 centimeters, here length of AB is exactly equal to BC is equal to CA. Why? Because those are the midpoints of circle. Now here, if radius is 7 centimeters, length of AB or BC or CA exactly equal to 14 centimeters. Now what I understand from this question, here if all the sides are equal, it is a part of equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle, you know that area formula is exactly equal to root 3 by 4 is multiplied by respect to side square. Now just calculated what is the area of an equilateral triangle. Root 3 by 4 and 14 square is exactly equal to 196. Now see. So here 4 fours are 36. 4 4 sorry. 4 fours are 16 and 4 nines are 36. You can get that area of equilateral triangle is 49 root 3. So we are done with the 1 point. Now, you should identify that what is the area of shaded region. Oh, you should calculate it. That see, can we say that this is called as a simply a sector? Now each and every circle we have a sector. Then the total number of circles are 3 circles. See, now what is the area of sector formula? Area of sector is exactly equal to theta by 360 degrees is multiplied by pi r square. That is one of the formula, you know that. Now you already know that theta is exactly equal to 60 degrees. Why? Because it is in equilateral triangle. So 60 by 360 is multiplied by pi into. So what is the radius? See, radius they given as a 7. 7 square is equal to 49. Now total we have a three sectors. Why? Because see, A is the one sector, B is another sector, C is the another sector. Total number of sectors are 3. So if we go through that, this is 6 times, this is exactly 2 times. So here the value become 49 is multiplied by pi by 2. Now what is the shaded region means? Just subtracted those values. See, area of equilateral triangle is 49 root 3 is subtracted from area of sector. 49 is multiplied by pi by 2. 49 is the common, your answer is root 3. You should understand the information, that is most important. Yeah, this is the most important and one of the previous year question. So just try to understand this theory. So this question from time, speed, distance, and you know that speed is equal to distance by time. We need these two informations in the given question. See, the data says that the distance between P and Q, the distance between P and Q is exactly equal to 320 kilometers. That is the first data. A car runs from P to Q. So there is a one car, P to Q, at a speed of 68 kilometers per hour, while another car runs at a speed of 72 kilometers per hour. Now the question, see, what will be the distance between two cars in 6 minutes before they meet? Let us assume in this way. It meets after X hours, for example. It takes X hours to meet. It takes X hours to meet both the vehicles. What it means? Here P and Q both are traveled either X hours or X minutes based on that. See, you should understand the concept in this way. Both the vehicles meet after X hours means what it means. If P is also covered X hours of journey and Q is also covered X hours of journey, you should understand the data in that way. Now the question before they meet, 6 minutes before, see the question, see what will be the distance between two cars 6 minutes before they meet. For example, so here if they meet, this is exactly takes 6 minutes. Now what is the distance between these 2 points? Now here the question we need a time information is completely depends on the distance and speed. Here two objects are at a time in the motion, it is a concept of relative speed. Remember that if two objects are in the motion, it is a concept of relative speed. If two objects are traveling in opposite direction, the relative speed is u plus v kilometer per hour. Now the question here, sorry, we should calculate the distance, right? So distance needs speed is multiplied by time. Here relative speed is exactly equal to 72 plus 68 is exactly equal to 140 kilometer per hour. Just finally we need a distance here 140 kilometer per hour. So before 6 minutes, how much distance between the both the vehicles? So we should calculate it. What is the 6 minutes of journey? Is divided by 60 by because it is kilometer per hour converted meter into the hour. So here exactly 10, it becomes 40. So before 6 minutes, so the distance between both the vehicles is exactly equal to 40 kilometers. You just understand the concept. If you understand the concept, then you can get this question within 1 minute. Less than 1 minute also it's possible. If you understand the theory, no need to solve in this way. If you understand the theory, then finally you can get that we need relative speed, we need a time. Both the information available in the question, just solve through formula, then you can get the answer. See, a shopkeeper bought table of fans at the rate of 11 for 250. See, quantity and price. Remember that if any questions in a concept of profit and loss, if any question related for quantity and prices, Just go through the cross multiplication. You can save your time, guys, if you understand that. No need to take any decimal calculation. No need to identify what is the cost of each article. It takes a time. Now simply see here cost to price, here selling price. Here take this is the quantity and this is the price. Now here the question you should understand that 11 quantities they purchases it for 250. Now they sold it 17 for 430. Remember that you can cancel either horizontal way or vertical way. There is no issue. First you can cancel these two zeros. Just cross multiply them. If you cross multiply them, see 43 is multiplied by 11 times is exactly equal to 473. That is one important calculation. Now 17 is multiplied by 25. Now 17 20s are 340. 17 5s are exactly equal to 85. Sum of these two numbers exactly equal to 425. Now just identify that. See the cost price of article is 425. Selling price of article is 473. So definitely selling price is greater than cost price. So entire transaction gives the profit value. Now, how much profit does occur? So, profit here 425 become 407, 425 become 473 means it's a profit of 47 rupees out of 420 is multiplied by 100. Why? Because we need in terms of percentages. Now, go through the calculation. 25 is exactly 4 times 25 is exactly, see, 25 20 is exactly 500. So it means it's a 17 times only. We need to subtract it 75 units from 500, it become 425. If 47 is multiplied by 4 first, 160, 188. So 188 is divided by 17. Now see, 17, 1, 17. Again 17, 1, 17. We want to answer in terms of 11 point. See here the value become 11.29%. One question from Major's concept. See here, Amit, Abhishek can complete the piece of work in 18 days, 27 days. Now, just identify that what is the total work. If the total work is 54 units, 54 units of work completed by Amit in 18 days means he completed 3 units per day. 54 units of work completed by Abhishek in 27 days means he completed 2 units per day. Then the whole work is completed in 27. Now they start working together. Now both Amit and Abhishek start working together. But Amit left the job 5 days before completion of that work. You should understand the data. See, last 5 days, who is working? So according to the information, Abhishek is working for last 5 days. Then the whole work is completed. And you know the efficiency of Abhishek. Abhishek is done 2 units per day. He works for 5 days. So the person is completed 10 units, then the whole work is completed. Now, what do you understand that? See, remaining 44 units is completed by both Amit and Abhishek. Now you know that, see, Amit and Abhishek together they completed 5 units. If they completed 5 units per day for 44 units, it takes how much of time? So definitely 8 4 by 5 days. So here the question: if both are working for 8 4 by 7 4 by 5 5 days, later Amit is Samit is left the work, then finally Abhishek is working for 5 more days, then the whole work is completed. Now the question, in how many days was the work is completed? Then it takes how much of time? So both are together, they're working for 8 4 by 5 days, and 5 days is Abhishek alone. The total time is exactly equal to 13 4 by 5 days. This is the question from Ages concept. Now see the ratio of present age of father and daughter is 6 is to 5. If 27 years later means both father and daughter increases their age by 27 years, then they get a ratio of 3 is to 1. See, would you understand that these time gaps should be same? These time gaps should be same. But if you find the difference, 6 and 3 difference is 3, 5 and 1 difference is 4, you can get different differences. Why? Because see, both are increases 27 years means the time gap must be same. Then what we can do? Now find the difference of these two. So it's a difference of 1. Find the difference of these two. It's a difference of 2. If you get two differences, then you can multiply with opposite differences. Multiply it, then you can change the ratio. It become 12 is to 10. Multiply with a 1, you can get the ratio of 3 is to 1. Let me verify. Here the difference of 9 units is the difference of 9 units. If the difference is same, then 9 units become 27. Now each unit is a part of 3 years. Now the question, what is the ratio of their ages? First find the present ages. Present age is exactly equal to 12 threes are 36 years. 10 threes are 30 years. Now, after 10 years, age of this person is 46. After 10 years, age of that person is 4. So, age of the person is 40. Now, the question here, what is the ratio? So, it's a 23 is to. See the question number 7. A child flies a kite at a height of 120 meters. Height is given 120 meters. With the help of a string, which makes an angle of 60 degrees. It makes an angle of 60 degrees. So you already know that. So this is the angle of 90 degrees and sum of interior angle is 180. Then it becomes 30 degrees. Let us take in this way. You understand this theory. Why? Because in the last video also we are discussed the sine rule in this concept. Sine, if you understand the sine rule, you can save your time, guys. No need to identify all the values of sine, cos, or tan. It takes a time. Let me tell you to understand this information. So, what is the ratio of AB, BC, and a CA? Now, you already know that. See, sine 90 degrees is exactly equal to 1. Sine 90 degrees is exactly equal to 1. So, this is one value. Sine 30 is exactly equal to root 3 by 2. Sorry. So sine 30 is equal to 1 by 2. This is the value of root 3 by 2. Just find the ratio here. Here the ratio become AB is 1, BC is root 2 and CA is 2. Then height is already given. Root 3 is equal to 120. Now the question, what is the distance between the child and kite? So AB value is how much? If root 3 units is equal to 120, 120 can be taken as 40 root 3. Now 1 unit value become 40. What is the question here? What is the distance between the child and kite? Yes, see, we should identify that what is the distance between child and kite. So we should identify that what is the CA value. If one unit is 40 root 3, then you 2 units become 18. That's your answer. Question number 8. One question from data interpretation. See, a data given in the table shows the number of artists learning 4 different instruments in 5 academics. Study the table and answer the question. Academics A to E given guitar and flute, drums and piano. The total number of students who are interested in different. They are different artists. Now pick the question. If you understand the data in a table, just pick the question here. So here question says that see number of artists learning piano in academy A and C together. Piano A and C. So piano A is 57, C is 51. Sum of these two numbers is exactly equal to 108. Together is what percentage of number of artists learning guitar in academy B and D. So we need to pick the guitar, academy B and D. So it's a both 45. Now here the sum value become 90. Now the question C, 108 is what percentage of 90? Now remember that comparison is always with the denominator. Now the question 108 is divided by 90 is multiplied by 100. So 9 is exactly equal to 12 times 12 into 100 is exactly equal to 120. See the question here. Average is equal to sum is divided by number. The average of 8 numbers. Average of 8 numbers is 45. Then sum is exactly equal to 45 is multiplied by 8. So here 320 plus 40 is equal to 360. If one number is included, then the average becomes 47. Now 47 must be multiplied with a 7. 7 fours are 280, 7 sevens are 49. The total value becomes 329. Now the question how much value we are decreases, it become a means it's a value of that number. So answer is 31. If you are good at is multiplications, you can solve in this way. Otherwise, let me tell you one thing here. So initial average is 45 means there is a one possibility maximum average of each and every person is 45. This is the 45. If one person is decreases, now the average becomes 47, 47, 47. Now here, one number is less when compared to the previous number. Now see, every time it is increases how much of number? 2 units. 2 units. Total how many numbers are there? 7. 7 numbers. So answer 7 twos are 14. Now whatever the average, it is reduces from 45. So 45 minus of 14 is exactly equal to 31. You can solve in this way. See, if you understand the concept of averages, then you can save your time too. Next one. You know that C, speed is equal to distance by time. It means C, speed is directly proportional to the distance, speed is inversely proportional to the time. Now you know that 33.33% is exactly equal to 1 by 3. Another question C. Walking one third of her usual speed. So here present speed and usual data. Now speed they given as one third. So if present runs means present walks at 1 unit, usually he was moving at 3 km per hour or whatever. You can assuming that any units for a speed. So here you should understand that present to the usual speed ratio is 1 is to 3. Now the comparison, Nirmala reached her office 3 hours 20 minutes late. Why she reaches late means he reduces the speed. He reduces almost 2 units when compared to the original speed. Now, if speed ratio is 1 is to 3, then the time ratio is exactly equal to 3 is to 1. Let me explain in this way. If a person walking at 1 km per hour, 1 km per hour or 1 units of kilometer per hour, it takes 3 units of time. If the person walks at 3 units of kilometer per hour, it reaches 1 unit of time. Then what understand that? See, it takes 2 units extra. It takes 2 units extra. Then 2 units is exactly equal to 3 hours is exactly 180 minutes plus 20 is exactly equal to 200. Now 1 unit is exactly equal to 100. Now the question, so what is the usual time? So usual time needs usual speed. So usual speed is 3 units, usual time is 1 unit. Now it becomes 100 minutes. 100 minutes means exactly equal to 1 hour 40 minutes. You already know that 40 minutes is exactly equal to again 40 by 60 is exactly equal to 2/3. Now the answer 1 2 by 3. That's the last question. So these are the 10 different questions. Just understand the concept. If you understand the concept and calculation, you can save your time. Yes. And this is for you. Just try this question and post your answer in the comment section. Now the question C. If length of the each side of rhombus is 17 centimeters, one diagonal is 30 centimeters, then what is the area of rhombus? Just try this question and post your answer in the comment section. Guys, if you need this PDF, just follow me in the Telegram. Search simply at the rate of V2VVK. You can get my channel link and you can download the material. And if you follow me in Instagram, you can get the updates for regular current affairs and whatever the notification, I will update both Telegram and Instagram. Just follow us, keep supporting us. You can get the good content. Means we always provided quality of the content for your preparation. If you have any queries, you can feel free to reach us. So until the next session, take care. Have a nice day. Good night, guys.